Hey everyone! Happy 5th birthday to Limelife! Woo! Okay, that was my little birthday celebration. So, Roxana Phillips, when you guys jump on, say hey. I am going to share this to a group really quickly. So when you guys jump on, make sure you guys say hey to me. Let me know that you guys are on. Today, we're going to be talking about a really easy beginner's eye look. I get this question all the time. Hey, Lauren. Hey, everyone. Happy Wednesday, y'all. I have my heating pad on. I'm such an old lady. I get super cold. So I've got my heating pad. It is freezing out. Hey, Vaughn. Hey, y'all. When you guys jump on, say hey. I did not get my brows done. I'm actually getting them done on Thursday, but I used this amazing brow pencil. So it looks like I got them done, but I didn't. I actually filled it in with our pencil, which is one of my favorite products. I'm getting my brows done on Thursday because I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to drink, and I went out for drinks on Saturday, and so you have to be 48 hours alcohol free. So I blew it, so I have to go back on Thursday at like 12:45-ish. So, but it looks like I got them done, right? That's what I love about these pencils, is it looks like you have your brows done. So love it. Oh yeah, I love the brow pencils. Hey Tanya. Hey Tanya. Hey Tanya. Hey Yvonne. Hey Lauren. Do y'all see Cheech? Y'all, she stayed up all night. She was acting up. If you have dogs, you know what I mean. Okay, y'all, so today we're going to be talking about how to apply a very simple, basic eye look. So basically, eye makeup for beginners. So as you can see, I prepped. I'm going to get real close and personal with you guys. I'm going to get all up in your business, and you're going to get all up in mine. So I picked out these 4 colors. These are the colors that we're going to be using. I have a light color that's like a shade lighter than my face color. I have a lid color, which is something that's a shade, that's something that would look really good on your lips. So that's that mid-tone. And then I have the contour shade and then a shimmer that will pop on the lid. Hang on, let me close the door real quickly. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. All right, so this is going to be a really basic eye look. I am going to throw on some lashes just to have a little bit of fun. So we are going to throw these on. But I just wanted to show you the steps and kind of why each color has a purpose and all of that. Hey, Summer. Summer, our newest recruit. Love her. She's one of our newest teammates. All right. So let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is you're going to prep your lid, you guys. You always want to prep it with either a concealer or a foundation. Hey, beautiful. I'm looking a hot mess right now, but we're going to fix this. We're going to fix this face. And so you want to prep it with either foundation or some concealer. And so I'm going to use some foundation. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to grab a foundation brush. Lashes, girl, that ain't the beginner. I'll poke my eyes out. Well, everything before lashes will be beginners. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to grab a light tone color. Just a foundation, a very light foundation. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid. Just all over my lid. And I'm using a foundation brush. I feel like the foundation brush works faster. I feel like you can get more lid space covered. And so, as you guys know, I'm a mama of 3. And time is money, y'all. Time is money. And so I don't have a lot of time. So when I'm doing my makeup, I look for the fastest tools that I can get. You're going to Mexico? Did you buy your tickets already? Woo woo. What are you going to Mexico for, girl? And so I'm just using a foundation brush. This is foundation brush number 4 by Limelife by Alcone. So like I said, I prefer it over a concealer brush. As you can see, hey Angie, the difference is this one is bigger, so you can get more space. You know, you can get around faster. And this one is a little bit smaller. None of them are wrong. It's just what I just prefer using a bigger concealer brush. So I'm just getting all that color all over the lid. Okay, and so your next step as a beginner is you want to get that foundation shade all over the lid. Now the next step that you want to do is you want to grab it, you want to set this. So you definitely want to set your concealer or your foundation. Now notice that I'm keeping my eyes open throughout this whole process. You definitely want to see what you're doing. You want to keep your eyes open. And so we're going to go in and set this. To visit family, woohoo! I'm so excited for you. Which part of Mexico are you going to? Now, and you want to leave the lid a little bit tacky, but you do want to set it. So I'm going in with a white setting powder, and I'm going in with a really small brush. I love this brush because it's really great. You can really get around the eye. And it just gets in those little places. Hey, Tina. You're getting the tickets next month? Woohoo! You're going to do great. Who's all going? Yes, so all of these products are Limelife by Alcone products. I do use other eyeshadows, but the meat and potatoes of my makeup routine are Limelife by Alcone. And we have all types, different shades for light tones, medium tones. We've got it all. So like I said, I went in with this setting powder. You always want to set the concealer. You always want to make sure that you do that. Now, the most important thing out of this makeup application is definitely going to be, the most important area that you want to focus on is the lid and the crease. So don't overcomplicate it, but just focus on the crease area. Now, the crease area is the space right between your brow up here and the bottom here. So this is your crease. If I could show you a really easy description, this part right here to here is your crease. Now, if you have hooded eyes, you may have less of a crease, but there's still a way that the eyeshadow can look really great on you. All right. Oh, are you guys flying? Tanya, are you flying with your son? Okay, so now when you're picking your colors, and I have some notes here because I want to make sure I cover everything that I want to cover. All right, when you pick your colors, you always want to pick one shade lighter than your skin tone, which is what I had told you guys. So one shade lighter. This is lighter than my skin tone. One mid-tone color. So something like this. I could even use my bronzer as a mid-tone color. So I could use a mid-tone color. Hey, Leah. And then you want to pick a contour color. Hey, Leah. Hey, Amy. When you guys jump on, say hey. A mid-tone color. And then you want to pick a contour color. So something a shade darker. And you can take this color all the way up to black. So you can really play around with that and pick whatever shade works best. So we're going to go in with a blending brush. And so a blending brush is anything that has a fluffy tip on it. So all of these this is a blending brush. This is a blending brush. This is not a blending brush right here. This is flat. You see how it's flat? So this is not a blending brush. And if you guys are finding this useful, make sure and hit the share. Let me know that you guys shared. I would love to shout you out and give you some love. All right, this is not a blending brush either, so you can really see the difference between a blending brush and something that is not a blending brush. This is more flat and it's more dense. So we're gonna go in with blending brush number 10. This is one of my favorite blending brushes. And we're gonna go into, I'm gonna actually use my bronzer. And y'all, one of the new collections launched. You can also, it's called our birthday cake collection, and it has a really pretty bronzer shade in it that you can also use as a crease color, which is what I'm gonna show you guys right now. So you have that color, you wanna make sure that it's packed in. And so we're gonna start blending. I'm gonna grab my mirror and we're gonna start blending from the outer to the inner corner. So as long as you're blending from the outer corner to the inner corner, it's gonna look great on your eyes. And for the mid-tone color, which is this color right here, pick anything that would look great on your lips. So a nude color, something that would look really pretty on your lips, a pretty nude or a pink, something like that you can't go wrong with. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna be blending. And so we're gonna start blending from the outside in. So you definitely don't wanna go too high. You wanna start from the outer corner and work your way in. So you don't wanna go all the way up to the brow bone. And so you see how there's a space that I'm leaving here? You wanna leave that space there. You don't want to go too high, because then you're not going to have that same definition. So you guys see that? You see how we're getting that mid-tone color? You want that mid-tone color, you want that definition. So I'm going to go back into my mid-tone color, which for me right now I'm using a bronzer number 2. So same thing, we're going to do the same thing on this side. You want to leave your eyes open so you see what you're doing. What are you guys up to? Yeah, I went and delivered some concealer, and then I came back and I'm putting in some orders for some people. So you guys see that mid-tone color? Look how pretty that is. It's a very pretty nude tone. Hey Monica, girlfriend, I'm still waiting on your lip scrubs. I haven't forgotten. I have not forgotten. So same, we're just gonna kind of build up the color. We're just using 3 shades, you guys, just three shades. So we're using that mid-tone color. We're blending from the outside in. From the outside in. Y'all, I'm getting my brows microbladed on Thursday. I was supposed to get it done on Monday, but I went out for drinks on Saturday, and I had no idea that you could not have alcohol in your system for 48 hours. So I have to go back on Thursday, but I'm super excited. Okay, so we have that mid shade. We're blending from the outside in. Outside in, and really making sure that color is in our crease. Notice there's still that highlighting space here. You still have that space there to highlight. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, what concealer for my whole face do you think I am? If you're Shinto 2, then I would say either concealer number 3 or 4, Tanya. Okay, so now we're gonna go into our contour color. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky, but it's definitely not anything scary. We're gonna go into this color. This is Antique Bar. And I'm going in with the same type of blending brush. This blending brush is Morphe 518. I hope so, Summer. I think they will. She said I should be fine after a couple of days. I'm wondering if it's like a tattoo. You know how when you get a tattoo, it's fine like the next day. So I hope so. I hope so. Okay, so you're Shinto 1. So I'm thinking, Tanya, probably concealer number 3, but I can double check when I get off. So now I'm going in with that contour color. Now this is where beginners make a big mistake. they go up way too high, and they're not staying in this area here. So the higher you hold the brush, the easier it's going to be to get that contour look. So we really want to focus. You see how I'm holding the brush up? You really want to focus on this outer corner, and you're wanting to stay underneath that mid-tone color. So you guys see that? You see how it creates a contour look? So you can really see the difference between this eye and this eye. So we just want to have a little bit of a contour, just a little contour. Tap out the excess. The higher you hold the brush, the better that the placement is going to be. And you want to have your eyes open. You want to definitely have a mirror in front of you. You don't want to go up too high. You just want to stay right in that. You see that contour? You see how soft and easy that looks? And you can add more. You definitely want to stay here. You don't want to go above that mid-tone color. You guys see that? It's really easy, you guys. You just have to stay within those barriers and the rule of the eyes. So you guys see how pretty that is? We're going to do the same thing. Hey, Mindy. And I'm tapping out that color. You always want to tap it out just a little bit. So remember, don't go up here. You want to stay here. So the higher you hold the brush, the safer the placement is. So make sure that you hold the brush up. Keep your eyes open. Hey, Heidi. Hola, chica. ¿Qué onda? So like I said, you want to stay within the placement here. Because remember, when you're contouring, you're wanting to create definition. You're wanting to create that definition. You don't want to create, you're not wanting to bring attention to it. You're wanting to contour. So this is what contouring of the eye is having that darker color on the outer corner. So you guys can already see that difference, that diffusion. It looks fresh. It looks great. Hola, mamacita. What's up, girlfriend? Yes. Hi, Mr. Caffey. That's right. Hey, if I can teach anybody anything, that's a win for me. And then you can always, you guys, you can always pinch your brush to get more. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker color. I'm going to go in with this right here. This is one of my favorite palettes, you guys. It's one of my matte palettes. So these have no shimmers in them. So I'm going in with that same tone. I'm holding the brush up. Now this tone is going to be a lot darker. But remember, your contour shade on your lid, on your crease, it definitely has to be darker than that mid-tone color. So you guys see that contrast? Look how nice and diffused that looks. You want to have that transition. You don't just want to have one shade. I'm going into that same darker color here. It's like a brown. I love that palette because it really has some really great neutrals in it. So you want to stay, like I said, the higher you hold the brush, the safer that placement is. And then you can always go back and pinch, and just add that color here. So make sure that you use your brushes. You can definitely manipulate your brushes. You can pinch them down, and you can see that definition. And you can do this with any types of shades. If you're going with purples, if you're using a lighter pink and then transitioning into a darker pink. So you guys see how nice and diffused that looks. So that's what we're going for when you're learning to do your eyes. You know, I mean, there are some looks where you can definitely bring that color all the way over. But for this beginner's eye look, this is the easiest way that you're going to get that look that you're wanting. So now what we're going to do is, now we're going to go in with a flat brush. We're going to go in with a flat brush, something like this, something that's super. I hope everybody's having a good day. Let me know what you're doing. Are you at work? This is a flat brush. It's very flat and dense. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to go into a lighter shade. Now our shadows, you guys know they're super pigmented. So you guys see I'm adding that lighter shade, something that is a shade lighter than my skin tone, but you can see how that nice definition on the lid looks. So we're just gonna add that lighter shade here, right in this area. You guys see that? How it just mattified the look. Y'all, I said I was going to eat healthy last night or yesterday, and then I got super bored. Patrick and I were watching the Chappelle show. Y'all, I broke down and I had chips. I was so disappointed in myself. You guys know me that, if you guys know me, you know I'm obsessed with papas con chile, chips and hot sauce. And so I was super disappointed in myself. I was super disappointed. I didn't even last a day. But, so the struggle is real here. Yum. Yes, y limon. Girl, you know I sprinkled some of that limon. Oh my gosh. It's like my favorite snack. But it's so bad. Like, I could honestly have papas con chile every single night. Like, it's a really bad addiction. Really bad addiction. Tanya, hell yeah. Tanya, so my friend Heidi, who's on here right now, I met her this week. Well, I have met her before, but she's a fellow Mexicana. We totally connected. It was really awesome. Okay, so you guys see, look how pretty that transition is. Now, one thing that people forget to do is they forget to go back to that mid-shade tone. I know, Patrick went grocery shopping and he got a shit ton of chips, and I'm like, why did you get chips? It's like a really bad vicio, you guys. It's a very bad vice. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in with that mid-tone shade, and I'm just gonna kind of like sandwich these colors together. And like I said, if you haven't tried our eyeshadows, they're super pigmented. I love them. Really, really pretty colors. All right, now I'm going to go back into that same light shade. Yeah, chilangas. Chilangas for sure. I'm going to go back in to that soft color. I'm going to tap out the excess, and I'm just going to highlight right here. So look how easy that was. I used 3 colors, and then you can always go back if you want to add a little bit more definition to like a mid-tone shade, and brush that color here. I can't wait to have our session. So excited to get my makeup. Yay! I know, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be great. I love, like, that's one of my passions. If you guys know me, you know, I love teaching people how to use their makeup and just feel confident at home. Now I'm going to go in with our liquid pencil, and I am going to throw in some lashes. I'm just going to add a little bit of a wing. But yeah, you guys know that that's my passion, is I love empowering women to be able to do their makeup at home and to feel beautiful and look beautiful, and I just love doing that. And I'm just adding a little bit of a wing, not anything crazy, because I want the lashes that I'm going to put on to really blend. I don't want it to look like it's not blending. So this is one of my favorite liquid pencils. It's made with a felt tip. And we just had a brown one just launched, which I'm super excited about. Hey, Dolores. Yes, Tanya, I'm so excited about the brown one. But this one is great because this one, as soon as you have it on, once it's dry, like, you're good. It's not going anywhere. That's what really, when people ask me, well, what's the difference between other liners and this liner? The biggest difference, you guys, is this one is smudge proof. It's not going to run. It's really going to be on your lid. It's going to be on there. Hey, Elizabeth. It's going to be on there. It's not going to smudge or move. So I love that. I need something that's going to stay on all day, that I'm not going to have to mess with or any of that stuff. Okay, so now let me see. I am looking for my mascara. So I'm going to curl my lashes. So anytime I'm going to place lash strips on, I'm going to always curl my eyelashes. I'm always going to curl, give them a bend. Now this is a super easy neutral eye look. Hey girl. Hey David Hartman. What's up, David? All right, so I'm going to go in with our mascara. Hola, mi amigo. What's going on? What's the dealio, yo? Are you getting excited for Vegas? Now I'm going to go in with our mascara. Our mascara has little fibers built into it. Aw, thanks, girl. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Heidi. Have a good day at work. So I'm just adding a little bit of mascara. You always want to add a little bit of mascara before you place your eyelashes. You don't ever want to just leave your lashes with no color on them, because that's just going to help them blend better. Check in to see if you guys put in your ticks on Warehouse. So we did, but we're going to go in. We're going to go to, we're going to Mansfield. So we're going to Mansfield, and then we're doing Mexico next week. But sadly enough, those are the only shows that we're going to. We're trying to buy a new house next year, so we have to be responsible. But we are definitely, we're planning to do the Gorge next year, so like 2021. I know, we're being lame. I bet you're excited for Vegas. Everybody's like searching for Vegas tickets, and everyone's like, yeah, you and like 30 other people. You and like 20 other people. So get in line. So these are the lashes that I'm going to go in with. These are the Wispy lashes, number 11. Right? I know, I'm so excited. We're like counting down the days. I need a vacation so bad. Like, you know, when you've just been working a lot and you just get to the point where you're just like, dang, like, I need to get away, man. Like, that's kind of where we're at. Patrick and I, we're like, you know, we've been working super hard. We've been working our butts off, and we're ready for a vacay. So we're ready. We're ready. We're gonna be going with Erica and Renee, and I'm just using the black duo glue. Hey Paula, I love you too, girlfriend. And I'm just letting the glue dry. It's gonna get a little bit tacky. Yeah, but I'm so excited for Vegas. I hear that show's gonna be insane. Hey baby. It's gonna be insane. David says hi. What up? Yeah, we're gonna have to do one of these nights. We're gonna have to do like a pre-Mexico live with like makeup and music. Because Patrick, dude, like, he's been learning so many freaking songs. Like, it's crazy. He's been learning Captain, like, just all the hits. Like, it's so crazy. He's really upped his game. Because him and Renee, they're going to jam out. They're going to jam out to, they're going to jam out on the beach. Hey, Shayla. And so it takes a little bit of practice to apply the lashes, but once you get them on, it's super easy. Really, Angie? I was just in court the other day because I had a ticket. I got a speeding ticket. Man, like, that sucked. I got a ticket, and I was actually speeding. And I hired an attorney because I really wanted to get it dismissed. So you pay, like, I don't know how much it was, like $50? I don't know, like $50 or something to get the ticket dismissed. But I felt so bad because I was, like, speeding, like, it was bad. Like, I knew I was going to get caught, and my sister was like, I was like, dude, I think I'm getting pulled over. She's like, why do you say that? I'm like, because there's a cop. Because there's a cop that's right behind me and he turned on his lights. That's why, that's why I got pulled over. So I like to let the glue get tacky. Yeah, it totally sucks. Yeah, that's the first time I've gone to court to deal with a ticket. Like, usually I just pay it, but he was like, I don't want our insurance to go up and all of that. Hey, Aaron. Hey, y'all. When you guys jump on, say hey. And so, man, like, so the day that I got the ticket, I was actually on my way to a launch party for one of my girls. They were launching their business, and so I was driving from the Woodlands all the way to A-Leaf, which, it's like on total opposite sides of Houston. All right, y'all, so you make sure that when you're applying your lashes, you want them to get tacky. Like, you definitely want it to get tacky before you place them. And so anyways, I was driving from A-Leaf to to Houston. Hang on, y'all. I was driving from A-Leaf to Houston, and I was on the phone with my sister, and I was telling her, I was catching her up on my day, and I'm just gonna put this, like, extra moisturizing cream on. Y'all, this is Forticure cream. It's amazing for dry skin. I have really dry skin, and so I have to moisturize my face before I put on any foundation. But anyway, so I was talking to my sister, and she's like, why are you getting pulled over? And I was like, dude, because I was going like freaking 85. Like, I knew it was my fault. I knew I shouldn't have, like when you're like, shit, I'm busted. But anyway, so I went to court, and I waited. I was like waiting, and then I went up to the attorney, and I was like, hey, like, have you called my name? And she's like, ma'am, I'll be with you in just a minute. I'm like, okay, I just want to know, like, I don't want to go to jail for a speeding ticket. Obviously, you can't go to jail for a speeding ticket. But, I was like, I just want to know when I'm leaving. Y'all, look how pretty that neutral eye looks. And that is just with 3 shades. I used 3 different shades. And, of course, we're going to finish off the look because I can't leave y'all hanging. With these 4 shades. And you can customize your eyeshadows and all that good stuff. So anyways, I was in court, and I went in, and they finally called my name like an hour and a half later. I'm like, oh my God, like, this sucks. I never want to come to court again because it freaking sucks. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't speed. And then, to be honest with y'all, I was almost late to court. So I was speeding to court. And I was like, I really need to get my life together. I really need to get my life together. All right, so I'm going to color correct first. So I'm going into a yellow concealer. This is going to counteract any of this redness that you guys see on my face. It's just going to cancel everything out. My nose, as you can see, it's super red. So when you're looking for a concealer to counteract redness, you always want to make sure it has a little bit of green in it or a little bit of yellow. And that's going to counteract any of that redness immediately. So I always like to go in and counteract and color correct first. And then we'll go in and contour and all that stuff. Of course, this is heavier coverage, like if I'm going out or, you know, things like that. But you guys get the picture. Hey, Nicole. And so I'm just going to blend that in. But anyway, so I ended up, they finally called my name. And I felt so bad because the person that actually, there was another attorney that came in. And he was really overweight, like severely overweight. And I felt so bad because he ended up dropping all of his papers. He dropped all of his like court papers. Y'all, look how instantly that just takes away the redness. But anyways, he dropped all of his court papers and nobody got up to help him. I was going to get up and help him. But by the time that I reached over to help him get his papers up, he was already like bent over and I just felt really bad. So I'm just curling the lashes. I'm adding a little bit of a bend to them. Okay, so now we're going to go in with my actual foundation color. So you see how I color corrected. I took away some of the discoloration, and now we're going to actually go in with my shade. So I'm going to go in with a little blender full here. I'm going to go into Olive 1 and Olive 2. I'm just going to mix these colors. I will be getting a spray tan for Mexico. So I am going to be a lot darker next week. I'm so excited about it. But yeah, so I ended up going up to the late. So they finally call my name and the guy's like, we know you're not guilty. The court knows you're not guilty. So, you know, but they're offering you this settlement to take away your speeding ticket and to drop the case. And I was like, I looked at the attorney and I was like, no, but I was actually speeding. I was actually speeding. Like, I'm like the person, my conscience gets the best of me. But I told him, I was like, no, I was actually speeding. Like, I feel kind of bad. And he's like, well, anyways, they're offering you this amount of money to get your case dismissed. So it was just really funny. I was like, no, I actually am guilty. He's like, okay, let's just not say that out loud. Okay, so you see how the foundation that I'm using, you guys, is wax based, how it just evened everything out. It makes it look like skin. It's like a second set of skin. So looks like skin, feels like skin. It doesn't feel heavy at all. I don't feel like I have anything on my face. Okay, so now that we've evened out our skin tone, hey Masuma, how are you, Mama? Now that I have my foundation on, hey y'all, happy Wednesday. I'm going to go in with my pressed powder. You always want to set the same thing that we did with our eyes. You always want to set your foundation just like you did your eyes with the eyeshadows. You always want to set it. set it. Bring that color down just a little bit. Hey, Liz. How are you, girly? Hey, thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. I'm just showing how to create like a basic eye look, something easy, something simple for all my girls. Hey, Liz. Hey, hey. Something basic, something easy for people who are starting to get into makeup. Just something real easy. How are the boys, Miss Suma? So you guys see that? Really easy. And now is when you can add your blush, you can add your contour, and you can get all of our products within the same palette. I'm just going to add a little bit of a contour just to bring some color to the face. Oh, they're so big. Oh, that's awesome. They're growing, girl. They are growing. Have you been using your eyeliner pen, girly? I've been meaning to follow up with you. It's just been so crazy. Like, you know how it is, girl. Mom life. And I always like to bring a little bit of color here underneath my jawline just to kind of define. I know, can you believe that our older ones are going to be 9? Like, Melody's going to be 9. That's crazy. I can't even believe that. I'm going to add a little bit of blush. A little bit of blush to kind of bring out my cheekbones. Whoops. Let's see. What color should I do? I'm going to do this peachy blush. That eyeliner is just something else. I love it. Yes. I'm so happy that you love that. That just makes my day, girl. I don't know. Like, woo! I do a happy dance every time people tell me that. They just absolutely love the products and it's making their day easy. Like, I freaking love that. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. I know. They're more than halfway to 3rd grade. Like, it's so crazy. But y'all, look how a little bit of color. Hey, Hope. A little bit of color just like makes it work. It's so crazy. I just had somebody message me if I had Botox. I did not have Botox. Hey, Hope. I did not have Botox, but does it look like I did? Somebody asked me the other day if I had cheek fillers, and I did not. Y'all, this is all my Limelife stuff. All my Limelife. With my shopping habits and all my other habits, I could not afford to get Botox. That'd be awesome if I did. I love that my makeup looks like I did. And then if you feel like there's too much blush, you can always go back and just kind of blend it out. Y'all, I'm going to tell you what it's going to make you, what will make you look like you have Botox if you frame your face, okay? You add some brows, it's going to give you a natural facelift. Like, it's crazy. All right, so I'm going to do a neutral lip. I think I'm going to do s'mores. And as you guys know, we just had a new nude lippy launch. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be like a shade lighter than these. I'm waiting for it to arrive in the mail. It's called Birthday Cake. I can't wait. So excited. Tanya, I love that blush too, girl. It's like one of my favorites. And so I put on a little bit of lip balm, but I am going to go in with the dark nude color here. This is one of my favorite lip liners. Hey, Scarlett. Let's see. And I'm just going to line my lips. Hey, beautiful ladies. And y'all, our lip pencils, they are freaking amazing. Like, we used to have another formula that I wasn't a fan of, and so I never really used the lip pencils. But this new formula is like, right, Tanya? Tanya's on right now. But it's crazy. It's like, the new formula is amazing. So I lined with dark nude lip. If you want to make your lips look fuller, get a really nice nude pencil. So, love that pencil. And now I'm going to go in with the color S'mores. I love this color. This is a great neutral. Yeah, so creamy. Look at that. Look how, like, nice and plump the lips look. Like, it's crazy. Y'all, I'm getting my brows microbladed on Thursday. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, but I'm so excited. I just hope that my eyebrows will heal in time. Like, these babies need to heal because I don't want to be peeling in Mexico. All right, y'all. Well, this is it, and some of y'all asked if my brows were already microbladed. They are not. What I used was my favorite eyebrow pencil. These are freaking bomb. So, love these. Well, anyways, you guys, this is all I have for you today. I should be okay, Scarlett, because I'm like super worried. I'm like, I don't want to have to be wearing like glasses or like band-aids on my eyebrows. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just like, I don't want to be like, yeah, but the video was about makeup eye for beginners. I took you guys through the steps. I used 4 colors. That's it. Super achievable. I gave really basic tips. And you guys should be able to achieve this. I want to see you guys recreate this look. And if you recreate it, you guys, let me know. Just follow after the care. Okay, I'm nervous. I'll be messaging you, girl. Do you microblade? I didn't know. I wasn't sure if you microbladed. So the friend that's doing my brows, you guys, she is doing them for free. And she has been doing brows for about, I don't know, like 2.5 years. And we're going to be going live. So I'm super pumped. Like, set your notifications so that you don't miss out on the brows and all that good stuff. But love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to get some pictures of this makeup look. Love you guys. Bye.